before you show this, like before you hit play, that's like a fucking the Star. We're looking at the Star, Dallas's practice facility. It looks like a city block. Like it looks like a city just in the middle of nowhere.
This is their practice
This
facility?
is their practice facility.
So it's not even,
It's not even near it. Well, I'm sure it's near,
and there's some stuff that's open to the public.
yeah, like a mall. There's a hotel.
Wow. Oh God, we gotta go stay there.
Okay.
So this is probably, I'm pointing at that. But what we're about to show for our listeners is we're talking about the FPV, which is first person view drone shot that was in the episode. It's like a nice 4-minute drone, nonstop, consistent.
And we're gonna go through it all.
We're gonna go through it all.
Now I have to say, I kept saying to myself, and I'm gonna hit play now.
Yeah, you can hit play.
So anyone who's watching wants to time it up. 3, 2, 1. Anyways, I was like, is this gonna stop? Is this gonna stop? And it just kept going and going. It was brilliant. Now, Adam, explain to me how the hell any of this.
Okay, so none of this is CGI. This is someone when they fly in like that, it looks.
Okay, so
it does.
I'll explain. So as you're watching, the big thing that's been coming up in the drone space, a lot of the guys who are doing races, they use FPV drones. So how do you know what an FPV drone is? You see those nerds with goggles, and they wear the goggles on. But they're wearing goggles, and literally. A lot of these these smaller FPV drones are built. So did
they legit do this?
Yeah, 100%.
Like they flew through this truck.
This was take number 15. They had 15 takes. They did this within 3 hours.
They only took out 2 yoga people,
and they got this on take 15. So here's the thing.
Wait. So they had this done 15 takes. Did they splice that together, or they got
all one continuous?
I would like
take.
to see the outtakes of some of the bad takes.
So the outtakes probably would be hitting something, or someone didn't time themselves.
Didn't queue up.
The stuff that's the
look at that. That's their fucking practice
the audio
facility,
fully here. That's after. More than likely.
Audio's done afterwards, 100%.
So like that.
All this is a small drone that they built, and then there's a GoPro on top. But I find that not only the timing is impeccable for this, there's a couple shots here where like the guy's coming out and he drops the towel.
The towel, yeah.
Like that stuff like that, or going through the truck window, like that shit is super tough to do. This whole thing is tough. The frequency, the range, and making sure that you're not losing like signal when you're flying through it is just incredible.
I have trouble walking through hallways, let alone
so yeah,
flying through a hallway.
On that ad, were they?
So
did they come? Even the contrast. I mean, it's not movie perfect, but they do a good job of keeping light. But like, so were they moving with
Gold Jacket Wit?
Or are they all doing it from one stationary?
It's just one station.
Wow.
So they probably the guy who's flying this, and I didn't get. I'm sure we're gonna see like a making of somewhere that you can really see it, and see more about it. But just from what I've read and just knowing kind of what you have to do to grab these shots, they're probably in an area where, you know how it started at the front of the facility. They were probably closer to the main building, so they're flying into it so that they're in the central.
Toss.
Right, I see what you mean. So they started out far and then bring it back,
and then they have people watching it. So even though the guy who's the pilot is using a monitor with goggles, it's probably going out to a bigger monitor, and then you have a guy saying, "Okay, we're in section 5 of the facility. Okay, we're going through this. Okay, queue up this person," because they have all these cues that they have to do.
So
the
unnecessary. It's cool that they did. They didn't need to go through those things and risk, but they did.
But and so they only had 3 hours at the facility, and they did it all within 15 takes.
Damn.
So when we YouTube clip this, are we allowed to have like a great title like Nerd Boy Discuss Drone or something?